keeping track of every conversation can get overwhelming, especially when you're handling multiple leads at once. In this video, I'll show you how to use conversation AI summaries and transcripts inside of Highlevel to automatically capture, review, and act on every interaction. For example, instead of reading through long message threads, you can instantly see a summary of what happened and even trigger follow-ups automatically. Let's take a look at how it works. Inside your Highlevel sub-account, come over to AI agents on the left-hand side. From there, make your way up to conversation AI. Then if you don't have a bot already created, click on this blue button on the right-hand side to create one. If you have one already created, come over to agent lists and then choose your existing bot. Whether you're creating a brand new one or going to an existing one, this next process will be exactly the same. Once you're inside, come over to bot goals and then you're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom. Right down here under preferences, this is the place that we can toggle on enable conversation summary. After this has been turned on, this means that after a conversation has happened and ended with conversation AI, a summary will be produced. And if you scroll a bit lower, then down here we can adjust more things such as setting the inactivity time. As it says over here, a conversation summary will be generated automatically when there's no reply from the contact or the bot for the selected time. That selected time is on the right hand side here. So if there hasn't been a conversation, in my case for 15 minutes, it will then produce that summary. Then just below that, we can adjust the minimum messages required to generate a summary. I'll set the minimum to be 4 messages. This means that if there's a conversation and it's less than 4 messages, a summary will not be produced. And naturally, if it's more than 4 messages, then it would be produced. Below that, we have the option to trigger a workflow when the summary or transcript is generated. This means that if you have a workflow that you created that has some custom actions that you want to do after a summary is generated, then you can come over here and choose the workflow to start it once it's created. I will just toggle this off now. Below that, we can save the summary as a custom field. And then finally down here, we can receive an email notification for conversation summaries. When you toggle that on, you have the option to send the notification to all admins, all users, contacts assigned user, specific users, or even a custom email. If I want to send it to all users, that means all the users inside the account will receive that generated summary. Then once we're happy, we can click on save in the bottom right corner. Just to show you one more thing on the workflow side, if you come up here to trigger a workflow, I want to quickly show you what it will look like to create a workflow that would work for this function. To do that, I'm just going to click on save for now and then make my way over to automation. Then I'm going to create a new automation from scratch. An important thing to know once you're inside the workflow builder is that you do not have to set a trigger for this automation to fire, because again, we're connecting it to that summary. So once that's generated, this automation will automatically fire. So skip over the trigger and come down here and click on the plus button to add an action. Let's say I want to add an SMS action, click on send SMS. Let's say we want to pull that summary and add it as a message. To do that, click on this custom value button and then come over here and scroll all the way down to conversation AI. You can choose between the summary of that conversation or the entire transcript of that conversation. When I choose summary, it will now pull the summarized version of that conversation as a message. From there, I can click on save action, give it a name at the top here, and then click on publish and then save in the top right corner. Now, if I go back to my conversation AI bot, so back to agents, back to conversation AI, back to agent lists, and then choose my bot. Again, at the bottom here, I can toggle this button on and then select the workflow that I created. In this case, the conversation AI test. Then in the bottom right corner, I can click on save. And that's how you can use conversation AI summaries and transcripts inside of Highlevel to capture insights, improve visibility, and automate follow-ups from every conversation. If you want to learn more about this feature and others like it, head over to the Content Army YouTube playlist, the help docs, or the Did You Know blog. The links will be down in the description below. That's it for this one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.